at the age of 9 or 10, he radiallahu anhu accepted Islam. So he was the first person to accept Islam. The first adult to accept Islam was Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, the true friend of the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best of all mankind after all the Anbiya and Mursaleen. And thereafter he comes, after all the prophets comes the name of the Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, the first Khalif of Islam. Then after that, the first woman to accept Islam was the Khatiba Kubra radiallahu anha. She was the first wife of the beloved Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She was the one who bore all the children to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yani 4 daughters and one son, and then one of the sons was given birth by Hazrat Maria radiallahu anha. So that's a little bit introduction to the birth and the parenthood of Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu, and he's obviously the tribe is Quraysh, Hashmi tribe. At the age of 10, when he followed Islam, he was raised in that. And the exception, the other important thing is, or things to mention, one, the first slave to embrace Islam was Hazrat Zaid, the young Hazrat Zaid, radiallahu anhu. Prophet ﷺ treated him as a son in the house. And when the famous story comes to mind, that when the parents came looking for him because he had been kidnapped and somebody had sold him into slavehood, and the Prophet ﷺ freed him, he found him and freed him and took him in, but they didn't know how to take him back home. So what happened at this point? Uh, the the Prophet ﷺ got announced, and that if anyone knows his parents, but no one knew. So he started living there with the Prophet ﷺ, and Prophet ﷺ carrying back his own son. So one day, the father and the uncle came of Hazrat Zaid came looking around and they found him and they said, "Oh Zaid, we come to take you home." The Prophet ﷺ said, "Is it your father?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Do you want to go home with them? They have come to take you home." And the Prophet ﷺ said, "It's his choice." And he said, "Look, I want to stay here now. I don't want to go. He's my father. He's everything to me." So they were happy that our son is happy here. So they left him there. So this is the first woman was Hazrat Khadija Kubra, the first was Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, and the first child, the boy was Ali radiallahu anhu, and the first slave was Zayd radiallahu anhu, to embrace Islam. So as this for 13th of Rajab, the beloved Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu was born. Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu, like we said, he remained in the household of the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he learned everything from the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this is the hadith the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that I am the house of knowledge, and the door to the house of knowledge is Ali radiallahu anhu. Subhanallah. He radiallahu anhu remained active in supporting the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and promoting the religion of Islam throughout his life. He radiallahu anhu distinguished reputation because of being amongst the Muhajirin Awwaleen, yani the first of the Sahaba alayhim Ridwan, the first people to embrace Islam, and he is also amongst the Ashra Mubashira. These are those 10 Sahaba alayhim Ridwan who were given the good news of Jannat in this lifetime. Although all Sahabis are Jannati, and that's what we say, Sahabi Jannati, Jannati. So basically, that Nara is the all, because Allah says in the Quran about the Sahaba radiallahu anhu that I am happy with them and they are happy with me. And basically, if Allah is happy with a group of personalities, how dare somebody can speak against that? And Allah is giving them that. Radiallahu anhu, radu and subhanallah. But these specific Ashram Mubashara 10 named Sahaba alayhim Ridwan, and Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu is one of them. He radiallahu anhu took part in many exceptional battles, like the first battle of Islam, which helped Islam to spread, like Battle of Badr, Uhud, Khandaq, and great many renowned and brave warriors of unbelievers, yani known, warriors of the unbelievers, Mushrikeen, Kuffar, were hurled into the hellfire through the valiant strike of his unique sword named Zulfiqar. This was his talwar, and he had two axes to it. It basically was cut into, at the end, into like two parts, and it was a unique talwar called Zulfiqar. After the martyrdom of Amir al-Mu'mineen, Sayyidina Umar, Sayyidina Osman Ghani radiallahu anh, the Ansar and Muhajirin played the bay'ah. So after the third Khalifa of Islam, Hazrat Osman Ghani radiallahu anh, passed away, was martyred, then the Ansar and Muhajirin played the bay'ah, submission, meaning together. Some misguided sects claim that this was taken away and from the Ahlul Bayt. No, astaghfirullah, all came together and they all basically selected Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu and elected him as the Amir al-Mu'mineen, commander and leader of the believers who held the office of Khilafat. And he was the Khilafat for, he held the office of Khilafat, and he was the Khalif of Islam for 4 years, 8 months, and 9 days. And on the blessed day of, whether it's 17 or 19, most likely the 17th, some say 19th of Ramadan Mubarak, he radiallahu one was seriously wounded by a Kharji violent assassination attempt. So basically, these coward Kharijis got assassinate him as a study while he was going to the masajid, and whilst he was praying, and the assassin attacked, and this proved fatal. And on the 29th of Ramadan al-Karam, Ramadan al-Mubarak, he radiallahu anh passed away. So this was when Ali was martyred on the 21st of Ramadan al-Kareem. Subhanallah, look how blessed these personalities are that they've been martyred while going to do the worship. And Waqir comes to mind that they couldn't take the sword out of her leg because it's so deep. So because of the deepness of the sword, they said that what do we do? And he was in such pain. So he said to them, let me pray my salah. Even at time of salah, that I'll pray my salah. Sallu ala Habib sallallahu ta'ala wasallam. So let me pray my salah, and from my salah, when I'm into salah, then take out the sword or the attempted uh, weapon. So basically, at that point, while he was praying salah, they took out the whether it's sword or spear, and whatever weapon it was, they were dug into the leg. So basically, pulled it out, and this the other Ali radiallahu carried on praying salah. It didn't even affect him. The pain, because he was so content and sincere, like we should be. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the tawfiq to follow in the footstep and be in that way, to pray salah with such sincerity. The kalima that Sayyidina Ali Murtada radiallahu is very origin and foundation of pure and pious sadat. He radiallahu anh is the mediator for becoming wasiya billah, wasil billah, i.e. being close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because he's the king of wilayah, and the wilayah comes through him. And uh, like from Hazrat Ali radiallahu anh, it descends through all the way to Hazrat Ghuthi Azam radiallahu anh, and then that is passed down to all the companions, all the awliya Allah thereafter of Hazrat, from the Hazrat Ghuthi Azam radiallahu time onwards, it all is through Hazrat Ghuthi Azam radiallahu anh. But prior to that, it's from Hazrat Ali radiallahu anh, and going back to the chain of the Abu Bakr and Hazrat